Hi everyone, in this tutorial video I'm going to show you how to complete your Module 501 Course Management System homework. To begin, you have to log into your Gmail account. If you don't already have a Gmail account, please set one up. The next thing that you're going to do is go up to the top right hand corner to what I like to call the waffle icon, and this has all of your different Google apps in it. And when you hit that, you'll see a whole bunch of different options, but we're going to hit More, and under More you'll see Classroom. Once you get into the classroom page, unless you've set up a Google Classroom previously, there's not going to be any content there. So we're going to go up to the top right hand corner and hit the plus and then hit create class. Join class is what your students would select, and they would input a class code in order to join your class. I'll show you more about that later, but we're going to create. Just hit I've read and understand and continue for that part, and here's where you're actually going to name your class, your section, your subject in your room. So you're going to pick the subject and grade level and content that you would like to teach, and you're going to fill in that information. Once you get to this screen, you're going to hit next. It's going to have a whole bunch of different little tutorial pieces on there for you, but what it's showing you is how you can customize this new Google Classroom. The first thing that we're going to do is select a theme. So if you go up to the top right hand corner, select theme, you'll see that there are a lot of different options that are in here. And what you can do is either pick one of these, or you can upload a photo from your computer. Now that I have selected a theme for my class, the next thing that I'm going to do is create a post. You'll see that there's nothing on our wall right here. This is where students would post questions. You could post different activities and things for your students. What I'm going to do is share something with my class, and I'll hit post. And now this is a note that is available for my entire class to see. The next thing that I want to show you is up here at the top under classwork. This is where you can actually add assignments and create assignments. So I'm going to hit create, and I'm going to make a quiz assignment. And here I can actually title this assignment. I can add instructions to it. The next thing that I can do is add a total amount of points to it. I'm going to make this 12. You can add a due date if you want and a topic if you want. What we can do here is add a blank quiz, and we can actually edit this in Google Forms. So if I click blank quiz, this is where I can go up to the top right hand corner to the little icon for the pencil, hit edit, and this is where I can add different questions into my assignment. Alternatively, what you can do is go into your Google Drive and select a pre-made test that you have. So once I import that here, I can go in and actually edit that test that I made up. So here, this is on basic HTML and CSS, and I have 12 different questions that I have created in this test. And you can see the value that I inserted in the previous screen is reflected up here in the top right hand corner. So all of these questions have been made, and if you have any questions about how to make a new quiz question, you just hit the plus for add question at the top. And this is where you could add your question, your answer options, and you could check out the answer key, which chooses which of these is the actual correct answer. Let me delete this one and show you what that looks like. So for this question here, if I hit answer key, this is where I can actually give it a point value, and then I can actually assign what the correct answer is, so it gets tallied up at the end. But all you would do is just select what the actual correct answer is. Okay, so I have HTML selected. Alright, the final piece that I want to show you is how you would get students to actually join your classroom when you're a teacher. So if you go up to the top right hand corner to the gear icon, and on this screen it has all your class details, including your class code, which is what you would enter on that first screen where we had the option to join a class or create a class. Your students would join this class using this class code. You could email it out to your students. You could also write it on the board, and they could enter it manually. But that is how students would join into your Google Classroom. Okay, so for your submission, what you're going to do is take a couple screenshots. So the first screenshot that I'm going to take is of this main page here to show that I have created a post and I have created a quiz, and that's reflected on my new theme in my Google Classroom. To take a screenshot, what you can do is go to your little Windows icon and then type in snipping tool, or if it's one of your previously used tools, it's going to be right here. Next thing that you're going to do is hit new, and then you're going to select the area that you want to take a screenshot of. So I'll do that, and then I can just go copy and I will open up a Word document, and in this Word document I'm going to address in a paragraph how I would use the course management system in my hypothetical classroom and how I would get students to join into my classroom utilizing that course code that I just showed you. And then at the bottom, after I write my paragraph addressing these two questions, I would insert my first screenshot, and then I need two more screenshots. So I'm going to go into the classwork side, and I'm going to open up this quiz that I have, and I'm going to take a screenshot of at least the first two questions that I have here. So I'm going to make a new screenshot, first two questions, copy, paste it into my Word document. Then the last screenshot that you need to get for me is actually on the back side, the editable side. So I go into the editable side, and then I go into the answer key. And in the answer key, I just want it to show that I have answers selected for at least two of the questions. Okay, so once I have these two questions selected and I have the answer key answers in there and I have the point values in there, I'm going to take a screenshot to reflect that, and then copy it and paste it into my Word document. Alternatively, on a Mac, the screenshot tool is Shift-Command-4. So this is the end result of what my homework assignment would look like. I would have my paragraph up here addressing these two questions, and then I would have my three screenshots. You would upload that document into the Moodle submission area. If you have any questions, please let your instructor know.